Here. I'm going to be making a phone collection video, which, honestly, too many of these exist. I don't know why I'm doing it, but here I am. Alright, so here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start with flip phones, then like non-flip phones that are dumb phones, then smartphones are going to be last. I'm not going to do any weird powering on bullshit, except maybe with some. But that's about it, because I don't really have enough time left on my phone to do shit like that. So, yeah. Guess we're going to start off with this, if I can get it to open with just one hand, this pink Motorola Razr. I just got it this evening. I'm not really sure if it works yet, but I'll find out soon enough. This Samsung Flip. It's a Sprint one. I know it works. It's one of the two Samsung flip phones that I have that has a monochrome screen with it. This is the other one. It works. Yep. So does the back. Another Samsung phone that I have. This one with a color screen. Another one of the ones that actually work. Here's another Samsung phone. The SGH X640. This one does not work. It's pretty beat up. I hear you. Nice. Here's I think it's an audio box phone. I think that's what that is. It does not work, I think. Here's a LG phone. I'm not really sure if this one works. I'll have to try it out at some point though. Let's see if it does. Here's another Razr. It's water damaged, so it doesn't work. Some Alcatel flip phone. I think this one does work. Here's another LG flip phone. The hinge on this one is busted, so it wouldn't power up for us at all. I think this is a ZTE. It turns on, but it boot loops, so safe to say it doesn't really work. Got some LG. Have a few of these. I think I have 3, and they all work. Here's this bigger LG that I think is actually water damaged. And well, I don't know if it's water damaged or what, but it won't power on when I try to charge it. Here's this Jitterbug Flip. This Alcatel one. I believe this one does not work. Here's a Samsung Stripe. If I can get it to open, there we go. Looks pretty nice. Don't know if it works yet. Don't really have the right charger. Here's a Kyocera flip phone. I don't really have a charger for it, so I don't know if it works. At least not yet. Got here is ZTE Z222. This one does work. In fact, yeah, it's working. Just gonna put it over there for now. Here is a nice, man. The date's 1980. Here's an old LG TM510. I have not tested this thing yet, but I can almost guarantee you it probably won't work. Here's Here's a Motorola flip phone. I do believe this one works. When I tested it out, I think it powered up just fine. Here's another one of those LG track phones that I have. I think this one actually has the battery in it. Hold on. Yeah. This one also works. I've got me here an LG Fusic, but the cover on the like for the keypad is not staying on. Okay, yeah. Here's a Casio GZ1. I do not have a battery for this thing, nor a back cover even. I'm not sure if it works though. This one's in pretty rough shape. Here's another one of those. It's at least in somewhat better condition. Also no battery, no cover. Here is another Motorola Razr. This one I believe does work. Then another one over here. This one I think actually has a battery in it. Let's see if it powers on. No, it won't do it. Probably needs a charge. I think I got right here a Motorola Adventure, which I don't really have the right charger for. It needs a genuine one, not one of those falsified pieces of shit. Anyway, there's another LG track phone, though this one's different because you'll see that on this one it has a little silver plate where the camera is, while this one has a black one. That's because they're both different models apparently. It's probably also a little bit more apparent due to like where the LG logo is. This I believe is the 401G. No, sorry, the 441G. This is a 440G. All work, by the way. Here's a Motorola C310. Or no, C319. Here's another LG Fusic, but this one had like the back cover here fell off. But the inner cover is fine. Both of them do not have their batteries, nor the back covers. Here's a Huawei Consumer Cellular Flip. It works. Just dead right now. Here's an LG VX9900. It's a keyboard type phone, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. I enjoy having it. Here's a Kyocera flip phone that I think does not work. Last time I checked. Which is a darn shame because it looks really cool. Here's another Motorola Razr. Also works. Some little LG phone. thought I just had flip phones in here. Well, apparently not. Here's another Huawei consumer cellular flip phone. Now, mind you, I have trouble remembering like any of the like models of these, so bear with me on that. Anyway, here's another Razr. I think this one's on AT&T. It's like a nice navy blue color. It's pretty cool. It works. Here's an LG flip phone on Verizon. Believe this one works. Here's a Sony Ericsson Movistar. I believe this one works. Here's a Samsung Convoy 2 with a... It's got, like, this one I think has a bad LCD. Like, the backlight just does not work at all. So, what a pity. Here's another Samsung Convoy 2, but I think this one actually works just fine. Now, I think one thing to point out is that I don't really have a battery for a lot of these, nor the charger for a lot. So most of them I can't really get to turn on. So sorry about that. Here's a Samsung Elias 2. Don't know if that one works. Here we got a Samsung Convoy 4. This one does not work. I tested it out, and yeah. Here's a Kyocera Domino. It works. Here's some like LG flip phone. I think it's called the LG Music. It is in pretty beat up shape. I think it's even probably water damaged. Here's a Motorola Razr on the carrier that I use, T-Mobile. Here's one of those Sanyo Sprint phones. This one's pink. Not sure if this one works. Here's a Motorola flip phone. Don't remember if this works. I don't remember if I've tried this one or not. Here's what I think is a Motorola Razr, which does work. Test this one out. It'll actually let you use it without a battery for some reason. Here's another Motorola. I don't really have a charger for this one, so can't really tell if it actually works or not. Here's a little LG on track phone. I have not... Actually, yeah, I think that one does work. Here's a Motorola. I think it's a W270G. This one does work. Here's that other Sanyo phone. This one I know for a fact actually does work. It was actually pretty fun to mess around with too. Here's an LG on US Cellular. This one I think actually boot loops whenever you charge it. I want to say this is a Samsung Gusto 3. I don't remember if that one works. Here's another one. I don't remember if it works either. Probably does, but you know, I don't know for sure. Here's a Samsung Jitterbug. This one does work, though it's a pain in the ass to turn off. It just won't do it. Here's what I think is like the last of those LG track phones. Here's what I think this is a Samsung Smooth or something like that. I think this one also has a bad LCD. Both on the front and back. I think the AMOLED is damaged. Here's another LG on Verizon. I don't know what the hell happened to this one, but it looks ugly. So, you know, that's nice. Here's a Nokia on AT&T. As you can see, it really has succumbed to rubber rot, which is fun to deal with. Here's another one. Interesting message on T-Mobile. And this one, again, really bad rubber rot. See, it's like this is what happens when people like use rubber on phones like that. It rots and gets all sticky and just comes off. It was not smart on people's part. A Motorola i580. Don't have the charger for that one, so I'm not really sure if it works. Wait a minute. Okay. I think this was probably like the Gesto 3 or something, and this was probably a Samsung Smooth. Or it could be vice versa. I don't know. I get those mixed up all the time. Here's a Samsung Entro. Not exactly sure like what carrier it's on, but it works. Here's a Nokia on Singular. Not sure if it works. Here's another LG on Verizon. Not sure if it works. Here's a Motorola. I don't have the charger for it, so I'm not sure if it works. I think this might actually be a Samsung Smooth. I don't remember which one was. Like I said, I don't remember like what a lot of these models even are. This, I believe, is an Alcatel on Consumer Cellular, is it? Yes. I believe this one actually works. Here's a Samsung on a... Here's another Samsung on T-Mobile. Not sure if this one works. I don't have the right charger for it. And this is just a battery and a back cover to a Razr. So I think I might just split this up into like 3 videos or something. So that way like I can actually like record them and, you know, go at my own pace. So I think the next video I'm going to do is all the other dumb phones. Then we'll get to smartphones as a 3rd video, and so on and so forth.